And we begin with some tragic news. A 3-year-old boy has died after being found unresponsive at a swim school. Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos is here with that story. Henry, people are obviously going to wonder, how could this have happened? What do we know so far?
Right, there's so many unanswered questions, Phil, and of course such a tragedy as you mentioned. But of course the big one is, how could he have been there? And also just how long the 3-year-old was unsupervised. And so that's really the big question. But right now, what we do know is that police were called to the Love to Swim School on Stone Oak Parkway around 7:45 Saturday night. The swim staff was already trying to save the boy. Now, emergency workers took over and the toddler was rushed to North Central Baptist Hospital in critical condition. So what we've learned, the 3-year-old boy, Mitchell Chang, died early this morning around 5:30. Now, the Canales family, who we spoke with, sends their soon-to-be 3-year-old to the same school. I spoke with Mom Irene. She says she's just devastated and feels for the Chang family. Last night, though, the school had an event called Date Night. Essentially, parents can drop off their kids at the school and then pick them up later.
When we're there with our kids, we don't leave them unattended. I mean, you're there with your child the whole time. So I think this was somewhat of an isolated situation where children are unattended, because when you're in the program, you're always with your kids.
Of course, that is the big question a lot of people are asking, and so that's why we wanted to make sure that we did address that, since it is date night. Of course, there's a lot of unanswered questions, but parents are usually there with them. We also reached out to the owner of the Love to Swim School and are waiting a response. And of course, when we stopped by the Stone Oak location earlier, it was already closed for the day. I believe it closes at 1.
Yeah. So. Just a tragic situation.
It is, and we're trying to find out more about 3-year-old Mitchell as well, so we'll have those updates and more on the Canales interview tonight on Eyewitness News at 10.
Yeah, our thoughts and prayers are certainly with that family. Henry, Thank you for that.